His book deals with a lot of political issues, but the most important thing in this book is how hard it is to be married to a black woman. Why? It's like politics. And this is the last one.
Let me tell you something. I adore my wife, and I've said this before. I've never been with a white woman. Never. It's never happened.
Ever.
Ever.
Why?
You never had a desire?
You didn't have a desire?
I mean,
because I'm sure they were going for you.
But it always felt like that. It always felt like it's not natural. It's not naturally organic things. People just go, I'd like to fuck a black guy, and you're the one up on the deck. And I never. It always felt, not to say that didn't happen.
Like you were a checklist.
I'm on the bucket list. Hey, why are you going through my hair products? I just wanted to see what this was.
But that's not the worst thing in the world.
No, but it just
be part of someone's bucket list. Fuck it,
right? Almost. But I just have black women just do it for me. They just do. For me, like they do it. But
did he go Hispanic at least?
Yeah. Like if my wife ever was hit by a train, I think I'm going.
What about Asian?
Yeah, not Asian. No, I don't think.
I'm just trying to see how racist he is.
It's how racist he is.
I think it's a racist thing. They doesn't
like
want
black
white
dudes
girls.
and Asian girls is like really. No, I'm not. Yeah,
they really are like Like,
we're trying to make a bunch of Tiger Woods.
I talked to.
You do realize there's a lot of really hot white girls out there.
There are.
Okay, all right.
No, really, I get it. And I'm not. Look.
See, I wanted to go black and just never went black.
See, how come nobody says, how come he didn't go with a black guy?
I was scared.
Oh, we ask all the time.
Scared.
Did you say with a black guy?
They're intimidating.
Not black guy.
He's never with a black guy.
Right, that could be a different.
Yeah, we've asked, but he's got no game.
Me?
He's got no game to get a fucking black
No, I
guy.
used to, I tell the story when I lived in Buffalo, I would go to some of these black clubs. I was looking for it. And I was just intimidated by what I've seen.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up pretty nerdy, though, DL.
It's like, you know how you like spicy food, but it hurts your stomach? That's how it is with black women. Like, I love you, but I know I'm going to pay after I'm with you. I know it's going to be bad. Like, but I think that's part of, it's like never being able to kind of rope the wind. It feels like that to me. Like, my wife is always, like, after all this time, we still have the arguments of a teenage couple.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, like, she got mad at me because I told that very joke where I said, well, if my wife get hit by a train, maybe I'll, and she went, what if people think you get that's such a fucking unrealistic thing.
Who gets hit by a train anymore?
We live in fucking Calabasas, California. What trains are coming through?
Why were you walking in front of a train?
They don't just come out of nowhere either.
Right.
You know what their tracks,
There's bells and
When's the
stuff.
last time you've been on a train? Oh, my
It's not
God.
like a car that all of a sudden jumps the sidewalk.
The fucking last time. And she really got mad, and she gets mad about shit like my wife is she like, well, maybe we should have some more kids. I'm done with that shit.
How many you got again, DL?
Three.
I
don't want.
And they're older, right?
They're old, and I'm happy, and I'm cool. And I think that something happens to women, like you were talking about that. When a woman gets older, they go insane. Wondering what you're doing. Like, I like young ass, but I'm coming home.
Right.
I get it. I don't want to be with it. If I wanted to be somewhere else, I'd be somewhere else.
Right.
Literally, my kids are grown, got a couple of houses.
There's no reason.
If I didn't want to be here,
right,
I wouldn't be.
So you shouldn't catch any shit for coming home.
Right.
But,
But that
what are you thinking?
That ain't how it goes.
Doesn't matter.
It never goes.
Right.
Look at DL.
It is.
He's right.
Are you in hell, DL?
No.
You're right.
I just, some of the arguments I have with her are arguments that there's a certain unreasonableness that a woman just is built in with it. Like, I'm like, are you retarded? You are. You're slow.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like you don't get...
Yeah, but you gotta understand, though, if she's home, right? You're out on the road. You're doing comedy. You're a good-looking dude, right?
Right.
You're funny. You're on, shows. You have books coming out. You get, dude, we're on the road a lot. You know the stuff that's coming up to us. She's home. Just home.
Well, become a comic.
Wait a minute.
Make an Afghan. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just do something.
So she should go on the road and do open mics?
Nothing. I want to come on the road with you. I go on the road to get away from you guys. I know. This is not the Caravan of Love tour.
So when you go on the road, you don't take your chick with you?
No.
Right.
My side chick, yeah, but you crazy? No. I don't take her either. Listen, I think monogamy is a fairly. You only give monogamy to a woman so she leaves you. That's not a natural thing. You don't.
Right, it's a gift.
It's a decision.
It's a gift from a man.
Yeah, you decide to give her what she needs,
so she'll
to not kill herself.
Yeah. So it's not like natural. Like if they had shots for shit that you could get rid of in 24 hours, I'd be. Are you fucking crazy? I'd be on an IV antibiotic IV drip.
Yeah.
is that Crystal Geyser? In a way. But that's the thing, and I think now is that it really, you can tell that my kids are grown, and she's wondering what she's gonna be, and so that's a tough. Like, you go through these transitions, like
right.
And so this is
But she's done the mom thing.
A black girl though will put up a bigger fight
about everything.
But then a white girl you can kind of yell at and make her cry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You know, you should thank me for fucking them because that's what brought me to you.
Right. Wow, Bobby. Some tells me Bobby's used that before. Yeah, no kidding. Bobby's used that one.
That wasn't improv, people.
It's in the repertoire.
You should call that whore up and thank her for eating my ass because that made me realize I didn't want that. And now I'm with you.
Right.
How would I know?
I want a regular.
Right. I wish I could say shit like that.
Oh my God!
Your wife would fucking.
This is the thing. I've actually made my wife so mad recently. I thought she was gonna kill me. I was like, I was scared to go to sleep. Literally, I was like, shit. And even if she, like, say she cut my throat and I lived, I would have to go testify so she wouldn't go to jail. Like, I'd be there. No, Your Honor, she's a good woman, please.
Are there passive aggressive black women though? Like,
I don't live with them.
My wife,
I don't know what they are. I've heard of them.
Right. My wife is passive aggressive. No. Like, she'll do the old silent scorn, the thumping of the feet upstairs, you know, because I know just to let me know she's pissed about something.
Oh, God, I hate that shit.
I hate silent scorn.
Yeah, she does
the loud walking.
No one likes it, but some people could deal with it better.
You think?
Oh, God.
I don't know if anyone deals with that shit.
Yeah, but just a certain amount of things you gotta do. It's like, and my wife can be passive aggressive, but my wife, like, she goes to church, I won't go. She is very outgoing. She likes a lot of community and family, and she likes all that. And I have to do it because when I'm home, I have to do it. But I think she just likes she wants me to. She now it's this thing where she wants me to. She's trying to mold me into being this guy. I'm not. Like, don't tell jokes like that. I'm not fucking Sinbad. This is who I am.
Yeah.
This is the shit I do.
This is what you used to like about me.
Right. This is who the fuck I am. Yeah. I'm loud. I get high. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Let's get high.
Yeah.
And and the
what happened?
And like you say, you're coming home.
Exactly.
Sometimes girls don't realize, too, you can't deal shit out for things guys aren't doing.
Right.
Because,
coming home with herpes,
they will start doing it.
Right.
It's a terrible thing, but you don't like the sense of humor, because I've gotten shit over the years with girls for what I say on this show.
Yeah, you could.
You know, you say shit on the show, and it's like, what did that mean? Or who was that you were talking? It's like, look, I'm trying to fill 4 fucking hours on here. Shut it. You know?
Yeah, I just say, you like that fucking plasma over there?
Yeah. And by the way,
like the one in the bathroom?
when you're fucking home, you could turn this on and know exactly where I am for 4 fucking hours. And you could be fucking like a motherfucker and know exactly when I'm coming home.
And you get to enjoy my home.
Yes.
I'm out in a fucking hotel alone, trying not to eat, drink, fuck, lick, or suck some shit.
You in the fucking Ritz-Carlton with room service.
I have Ritz-Carlton room service, yeah. It's not a fucking Ritz-Carlton.
This is so fucking horrible with these people that bring me shit.
They're bringing me food. I have to tell them no, not so much.
That's funny.
This is so fucking horrible. Flying in first class.
First class? Whoa, Bobby. What are you getting, upgraded?
Bobby's gotten upgraded today. I like this. I like this new Bobby.
And you know what's funny? It's like my wife, like, if you left, you could get a 30, 25-year-old girl.
30?
Yes.
20.
You get 18.
If I tell my wife I'm moving to an Andy. Are you kidding? Fuck. If my wife ever says go fuck yourself, I'm done. It's a wrap. I'm becoming Anthony Jr. I'm gonna stay with him, learn all his techniques. How to be able to finger fuck for more than 10 seconds.
You're right.
It's the yogi.
Yeah, you're hilarious.
Because you know the thing about it is when you get older, you can have young women like she got mad because I said the blue book value. Come on now.
They don't want to.
You're a classic to me. To me,
they don't want to be compared to a car.
You blue booked her.
Oh shit! You're 4 years away from being a classic. You're in that middle stage.
You start.
You ain't worth shit, but you still have
latest technology.
You have half moon hubcaps. Only 3 of them.
You got to start. You don't want to start talking to her like the guy from Pawn Stars. Well, it's got a little rust.
Yeah.
Gonna have to bring it in. The upholstery.
Yeah, and it smells a little.
Yeah.
The interior.
But I am in love. I'm in love. I love her very much.
Yeah.
I love her very much. I'm not one of them dudes who goes, "Oh, I love you." I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
How many years now?
20. We've been together. Wow,
Jesus.
30, but been married
30
years.
That's crazy.
That
And
is
you
a
got
long
you got
relationship.
kids?
Yeah.
And you were a kid when you met her.
Yeah.
So you have like kids like that?
My kids. My daughter's 25. Jesus. I got a 25, a 23-year-old, and a 21-year-old.
Let me ask you a question now. Is there a point where you just cut them off, like you're on your own? Fuck you.
I haven't seen that part.
No, really.
No.
Damn.
No, especially if my son, he's low maintenance. You just throw bread in the room. He don't. As long as he can use
Like a Russian prisoner.
Yeah, right. It's a cooler.
Assume the position.
But my daughters always need something.
Really?
Always need
Yeah.
something. And it's always urgent.
Really?
Always urgent.
Just cost you a few bucks.
Yes. My wife and
Damn.
daughters were in Tuscany all last week.
Nice.
She always wanted to go to Tuscany, and I had to do the book thing. And so her and my daughters went to Tuscany, and the whole time she's going, "Oh, I wish you were here." I can't be. You know why I can't be there? Because I got to pay for you to go to Tuscany.
Exactly.
You're in Tuscany. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi is where the fuck I am.
Yeah.
They're in beautiful Tuscany.
I get shit from my wife because she wants to go to Italy, and I'm like, why don't you go with your friends? Because I can't go because I got to work.
Ooh.
And she's like, no. She gets mad. It's
Don't
like
send her off to
if
Italy
you ever
alone.
if you ever said, I don't give a fuck. If you ever said to me, here's money, go to Italy with you, Anthony and
That would
Opie,
never
happen.
I'd be like, fucking yes.
That'd be cool, right?
I'd be gone.
That sure would
It
never happen.
I'd be gone.
Now, but I said, like, I've been on a brutal run, right? If I said I want to go and just play golf and get high, I want to go to Punta Cana, that would never happen.
No.
It would never, I could never do it.
And
I
that's
want to
just-
go to Punta Cana. What's that? Where is
That's
that?
it. I think
That's
it's-
the not fair portion of the program.
It sounds like an island of pussy. Punta Cana.
right.
Pussy Island.
They figured out that name,
Yeah,
right?
Mel Gibson pulled up on a boat. It was just tits and long hair they could tickle their own asses with.
This river's flowing upstream. But she would never, and I, you know, I can't disappear. Like I can't.
Yeah.
If I don't. Every time I'm asleep, my wife or daughters will call. Like if I haven't slept for days.
Oh man.
Every 2 hours, somebody calls, and it's always some emergency about some shit, like a spider's here, or where'd you put? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Can you please handle some
Right?
shit?
Oh man,
I gotta sleep.
But I've seen my friends who are single and just the most unhappy people.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 But I hear the ones who like with white women and they dig it.
They do dig it.
The same thing.
I love being married, though. I never thought I would because I was a piece of shit most of my 20s.
Oh, what? Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Sorry
Like
there,
an
Bob.
out and out fucking piece of shit.
Right.
I was out of the closet hunk of garbage.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I
You
was-
really have some horrid stories.
it
You
was
are
so
right. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, when I
You
first
did
moved
make
to
a
New York,
concerted effort when you got married. You're like, that's it.
yeah.
I've seen Bobby struggle, man, at like parties and stuff when nothing's going on. Believe me, there's no girl coming after you at
Yeah.
some of these parties,
Yeah.
and you're like, dude, I got to get out of here. Dude, they're just
everywhere.
Like,
The evil-
like he's
but
fucking
here's the
Paul
thing.
McCartney
You just
in
see evil,
1968.
You see evil all around you?
Look, man.
Evil that's about to happen.
We could, you know, you get vibes and you know you can manipulate. It's not the fucking actual banging, it's the manipulation and shooting angles pills to get the pussy that is you get addicted to at some point where it's like, I know this girl wants nothing to do to me, but I'm going to get her to touch me.
Oh, you're going to change it around.
I actually have to say I like it.
All right.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, fuck the hunt. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done with the pussy, as soon as you're done coming, it's like, ugh. So anyways, I was going to go to Remax and get my shut the fuck up real
Give
estate.
me a good fucking fish in a barrel. Fuck that hunting shit. I want to go to the preserve. I want to go to that little petting zoo where you put the grain in your hand and fucking knock them over the head with your dick.
You want to go with worms when they're letting the trout into the fucking pond?
Yes.
Out of the trout.
I use dynamite here. Fuck this shit. We're not playing.
Just buy it at the store.
Exactly.
Just go buy it at the store.
Right.
Why hunt it?
Fucking A.
That's funny.
Right. Oh, man. I'm telling you. But it's a warped, because, and you know this, Bobby, like, being on the road and coming back to it is a warped, it's like you are out, it's like you're sensory deprived, and you come home.
It's not a normal way of life.
You gotta decompress your.
So then I have to become like, oh, I got 3 days to be a husband, a father, a lover, a friend. And then I go back on the road where I can get high and decadent and lay around. And say all kind of rude shit to me.
Yeah.
And then I got to go back and hear about
That is
you got to
weird.
meet these
That's
people.
Jekyll and Hyde
You got to meet
mentality.
these people that you've known for years, kind of. Like, hey, what's up, Robert? Good to see you. Hey, fucking Joe, Gary Joe.
That you know, kinda, yeah.
But you've known him for years, right?
Your photo album. How come I'm in your photo album?
Like, you walk into a room and there's a photo of you that you signed going, this was the best week of my life. You're like, when?
When and was that, and who are these people that you're with?
And you got to, and then the crowds come in, and you got to do it. And then you go home and you're sitting on the couch, and someone's like, you got to walk the dogs. And I was like, what? It's like a humming sound. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just got out of a sub. You're like, where the fuck am I? You know when you go to an accident, and it's just like, whoa.
What just happened?
Do I have all my limbs? And someone's going, are you all right? Are you all right? Sit down. Sit down. It's like, oh, fuck me.
You are right. That is just how fucking it
Bobby.
is, man.
What a twisted
funny.
fucking life you guys lead.
Yeah, it's almost like
It's Jekyll and Hyde, like you say.
Yeah.
You are so arrogant. You think that people just do what you. Yes, because when I'm not here, they do.
That's what they do.
You don't do it, but you.
That's great.
You should help me be more like the reality I'm used to.
Got an
Stop
audience
it.
that adores me.
Right.
I got people that want to do things for me.
Right.
Hey, that wait on me hand and foot.
Hey, come get your plate.
Bring it.
See?
I cursed my wife out over 6 inches because she wanted to fucking. She would bring. I go, can I please have an iced tea? And she'd get me an iced tea and then hold it over me. She won't go. She won't put it down because somehow
She's got to win a little battle.
She wants me
She's
to
got to win a battle.
Right.
And I go, you give me that 6 inches. You put that fucking thing down on the table. Are you out of your fucking mind? I just did 7 shows in Kansas City.
Right.
Put the goddamn
Put
thing
the
down.
thing down, and I want fucking chicken cutlet, too. She said one time, she goes, maybe you should cook me dinner. I go, maybe you should go fuck yourself. I go...
But he loves being married.
Look at being being with. There's something that happens. It's like Benjamin Button. It's like they love me. She loved me so much when I didn't give a fuck, and now I'm starting to really love her. But she's starting. She's going.
Starting.
This is the most fucked up Hallmark card I've ever heard.
Yeah.
She's going the other way. Like she's not loving me as much as
man.
she. You know what I mean? Like I'll pick up on shit. Like I'll say, "Baby, yeah, I missed you," and she'd be like, "Aw." I'm like, "Bitch, no, you missed me too."
Chicks got to realize, well, unless they don't mean it.
Yeah.
But if that's a game, when they do that, that's a bad one.
I had that
it's like you break down and you say something like that. Oh, sweetie, it's so good to see you. I missed you. Aw.
Yeah, that's why I don't say it. I don't say I love you as much as she does because it's like when I say it, I mean it. There's no fucking around. And I don't say I miss you unless I mean it. When I say I miss you or I love you, you should get fucked up. It should fuck you up. Like, I used to have that joke of act. Like, my mother said it all the time. It meant nothing. My father said I loved you once, and I fucking cried my eyes out. I was like, fucking, oh my God.
No.
You know, because he never said it. It's the same thing with your wife. If you give them too much of that high school relationship stuff, they take it for granted. And then when you do say it, and you really, you ever look at your girl and go like, man, I love you. And they go, aw, you want ketchup? I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch.
It's a shame that you're married and still are trying to play games. Like you're still you're married and you're in a relationship, but you're still trying to do all these. Oh, I better pay this out a little bit. Like I adore my wife. I do not. There's a certain amount of annoying that all women have. Yeah. I don't care how great they are. Yeah. I wonder. I mean, it's people in the Bible ain't as good as my wife, but she is a woman, and women at a certain point are fucking unreasonable and annoying. Like, that's fair. Yeah. Like, no matter, I don't give a fuck what package they come in, they are unreasonable and annoying. And it's like, my wife, we were shooting, I did a documentary, it comes out October 27th, where I'm trying to get the black man put on the endangered species list, right? It's hilarious. My wife comes while I'm shooting the thing, and you know how it is to shoot all day. And she's like, I came to New York today.
He goes, no. Well, last week I did. That's over.
I came to New York to be with you, and you haven't spent any time with me because I'm shooting fucking 15 hours. Working. And are you serious? This is like a real argument. Like, I was, you're with me while I fall asleep because I've been working 18 hours. That's what the fuck this is. Yeah. So it's like that, and it's almost like.
My wife came to the set last week, and I was really expecting her. It's when you have expectations of your chick is usually when they fucking just drop the ball. Because I was her to be like, this is amazing. Like, this is wow. And she was walking around like, I do this every week. Like, I'm a lead in a pilot. This is a fucking moment I'm a lead in a pilot.
This is a career highlight.
I'm like, oh my God, in this business may never happen again. Right. And she walked in like this bitch has been on set, like she has a chair with a name on it.
But you know what? Some women they're acting like this is not new because they're expecting you to do it again. Right. Like, really, they don't. Like, one time, I remember, I'll never forget this. One time I was in a city, I was somewhere and I was really intimidated, socially intimidated. My wife pulled me over. She said, don't you ever act like you don't belong here. Never act like that. Never. My wife, I have the best, like, I got a chick, I knocked the chick up. We were married, right? And so it fucked me up. So the baby, it was a horrible story. So I finally was so overcome with guilt that I told my wife, I said I had a baby and it's crazy and the chick is trying to blackmail me and I feel so. You know what my wife said to me? I wish you'd have told me we could have went through that together. She said that to me. So I'm coming off the plane, and the bride that I had the baby by is at the airport, and she sees me and my wife getting off the plane, and you see that glint in her eye, like, I can get this motherfucker. I can finally out this dude. And I go and I walk up with my wife, and I say, this is the girl I had the baby by. Jesus. This is my wife. And my wife goes, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Wind out of her sails, though, right?
And I went, I'll never not love this woman.
My wife.
That was.
But is that a difference between a black girl and a white girl? Because I've can you
imagine going home and telling your wife that you had a baby, Bobby?
If I told my wife, first of all, I think it's two different people too. Because you say shit in a smoother way. Like, I would go home nervous and be like, listen, there was this fucking redhead in fucking Cleveland. She sat on my dick. I'd lie and tell the truth halfway through. And, she fell on my dick. I came because I wasn't jerking off because I wanted to have a baby with you. That's why I came too quick. I don't know, dude. There's no way I'd
good for DL,
but
that's
some fucking
that's
crazy
1 in a million.
Shit. That story makes me nervous.
That's a 1 in a million.
And so now when she acts like that, I remember how she and like the girl.
Don't think I'm not going to use that if I ever get a good wife friend. DL's wife.
She understood.
She understood.
She got it.
And my wife, the girl, you know, she's fucked up.
Have confidence, bitch.
Yeah.
In our relationship.
What?
She's fucked up emotionally. The girl is, and obviously she's fucked up. And my wife, about 2-3 years ago, she calls and she's on hard times. My wife was sending her money.
Jesus
unbeknownst
Christ.
to me, she was sending her money. And I could not, I was like, and I couldn't argue with her about.
Did she have the kid?
She had the kid.
So that kid's out there somewhere?
No, the kid's gone. It was just a tragic. It was horrible. But
okay. You're not getting into it.
Yeah. So, but she. I didn't have to tell because the baby was
right. Yeah.
But it just, and I never feel bad about shit that I do. Like I never did, but that always bothered me. And I was just always, I was like, I would hate for somebody to walk up to her and tell her some stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Well, that's a good thing also, because that was probably a lot of stress on you.
Oh man,
just always waiting for someone to pop out of the fucking woodwork
and then her reaction, I was like,
blow it up.
I was like, I'm gonna tell her she's gonna leave, and I'll never. And then I told her, and she went, "I wish you had told me we could have went to that together."
That's like some old. Back in the day when cowboys used to go, I fucking fucked up. I had a baby with her, like Lonesome Dove shit. You know what I mean?
Longmire.
Yes, that's the way men used to be. Yeah, I had a baby with that woman. I was on the road for 6 months trying to get you some hay.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That's that. Like, I think we don't do that. We don't do that anymore because we don't want to deal with that. Like the thought of dealing with that would make me not come in a chick. Like that's why you don't do it, because it's like fuck that. I just don't want to even. Oh my god, I even thinking of that is fucking petrifying. Yeah. So it's like fuck it. I just won't fuck. So
now
anybody.
when I hear myself, I go, wow, that's probably why she's like she is. She's been through so much bullshit with me that
she's a soldier.
Yeah, she's. I think I remember when I was a kid and we were dating and we were at Redondo Beach and you know what Samoans are. The dinosaur didn't die; he became a Samoan. They're the biggest people on the fucking.
Yeah, they're flatbacks.
Yeah, they are fucking horror.
Yeah.
So we're walking by and one of those. She falls into me and I go, what happened? And they start laughing. So I knew instantly that somebody had slapped her ass, right? So I'm 140 pounds. 135
Samoans are
pounds.
no joke.
And I said, take the keys and go to the car.
Oh, no.
She said, no, I'm not going to do it. She said, you can't win. I said, I know, but if I don't try, you'll never look at me the same way again. Never.
What happened?
And I got the worst ass whooping.
Shit.
How did you? Can I just ask a question? How did you start it off? Like I want to know.
Did you go for the balls at least?
He said, who did it? And he said, I did. And I rushed
You looked up?
and he just. I don't even, like, how can he be hitting me from all these angles? And he literally...
Did he go like this? Can you smell it?
It wasn't like one of those things where you go, oh, keep going, I feel great because you're courageous.
Nah.
This dude was enjoying beating the fuck out of me. It was like,
damn.
I could die. I was thinking,
that's why I don't...
Dude could kill me.
I don't go out on Halloween. I don't go out on New Year's. I don't take my chick places. And she's like, why? It'd be fun. I don't want to have to defend you. That's it. We went out on New Year's Eve one night.
Holy shit.
Had a romantic night over on 44th and 10th at this restaurant. We stepped out looked on Times Square, the ball. 3, 2, 1. I kissed her, and someone threw something at us. Like water. I spit of water. And I was like,
oh, man.
now I have to go fight whoever the fuck this is and maybe get stabbed.
Yeah.
Because of you. If it was just me, I could have just said, fuck
like
it.
But
because you're
an asshole, this guy.
But he got something in my wife's fucking hair. Could be jizz. Some fucking dude jerked off. Check this out. 1, 2, happy New Year's.
And my wife thinks, I was like, man, that's a big dude. You could take him. Like, hey, wait a minute, girl. I'm 48.
Slow down.
My taking days.
Yeah, my wife's from Boston too. She's got a mouth on her too. Like she'll go fuck. She'll go fuck you. You know, she'll turn into you fucking cocksucking fucking kick his ass, Bobby.
Yep.
You know, it's like settle the fuck down. Yeah. But she turns into that. Other than that, she's pretty nice.
Yeah, I got to see it.
I love being married.
Bobby's abused.
Bobby loves being married.
He's abused.
I do love.
I've seen married Bobby.
I fucking love it.
Nice. It's different. It's different.
I could never imagine a life without her.
No,
but
I could.
But
no,
wait,
I jerk off to that all the time. Everything I jerked off to is her not being there.
But like I'm telling you, if there's like a wild boar attack or like something.
What do you love?
Wild
I'm just saying.
He's got to update his joke with something that definitely couldn't happen.
Couldn't happen. I had to do
she's
that.
pissed that the train thing could happen.
I am so dating a Latin woman.
I always thought I always wanted
and a young one. Her and my daughter will be able to wear the same clothes.
Yeah, both the lips are the same size, right?
Yes.
Papi, kind of dumb. Yeah. Papi, why are you so stupid?
Yes. Yeah, I like it. I didn't even know it. Like, I never knew what Puerto Ricans were when I grew up in California.
Yeah.
And when I came to New York for the first time, I went, what are those?
Those are Puerto Ricans. Are
Where do you get them?
Taller than Mexicans.
Different than Mexicans, man.
Oh, yeah. Way different.
The accent is that Mexican. I love Mexican women, but it's kind of nasally, like they have a cold. Like, hello.
Yeah, it's
I
like
got boogies in my nose. that Spanish shit is sexy.
Yeah.
That Puerto Rican, Dominican,
Dominicans. Them Argentinians.
Argentina. I like the steak. I don't know about the women.
The steak
I'm telling you,
houses.
my wife, would you? I would like. They have to have some essence of dark. They have to be like some kind of way.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good compromise.
That's how I am with fucking pale white trash women. That's it. I love them.
You really do.
I am the savior of the fucking trailer park shit.
Yeah, anything that went to a Warrant concert.
This guy's tight.
Anthony is.
This guy's tight.
Your chick that you like a fucking. I could point them out on a fucking street.
We all do. Ant doesn't do the variety pack. No. He said do the variety pack. I like the variety pack.
He likes the middle of the Neapolitan ice cream.
That's it.
Yes, I do have a type.
He saves that other shit for everybody else.
Go to a CVS upstate New York at like 3 in the morning. That's who Ant fucks.
Get the girl that's buying a bunch of antihistamine for her boyfriend.
You start thinking they're all sisters when these girls come around. Like, are you just
Anthony
with one
loves-
family?
They might be.
Are they young?
Yeah, they're just
And waif looking. Just
white and
They're
fucking
white and they'll
wafing.
There's something you might look at it and be like, what? And then there's something about it and be like, I get it. Oh, there's something just sexy.
Raunchy,
man. Anthony's type is
It's very distinct.
He's got a type.
Yeah, like you definitely like they could all be extras in a movie about rock and roll in the 70s. Like they could just
shit. Well, fuck it. Every pot got a cover, guy.
Yeah.